Indeed, Hugo, good afternoon to you. So before we actually get to the perspective of the Orlando Pirates supporters, let us just quickly remind you about the conversation that we had with Senzo Meyiwa's mom, who is still seeking justice 11 years later. Now, this is since the killing of her beloved son, Senzo Meyiwa, who was shot and killed in the year 2014. She made some allegations saying that this particular case should not even be a mystery, and she is questioning how the courts work, saying that she feels as if there are people who are supposed to be called into court to be cross-examined in order to get to the bottom of the truth, but they have not been called in, and saying that there have been so many criminal cases which have been solved in this country, but why is it so difficult to get to the bottom of the case around the brutal murder of her son, saying that, a lot has to be done, and she doesn't even believe that those who are in the dock are those who are behind the killing of Senzo Meyiwa, saying that there are people out there who actually know the truth and they need to be brought to court and actually give out that truth. She's still waiting desperately for that truth to emerge. I'm going to bring into the conversation from the Senzo Meyiwa branch here in Umlazi, Tabani Shandu. He is the chairperson of the branch to speak about today. What can we expect and why they are here? Tabani, thank you so much for your time. Let us talk about what you have done today as the Senzo Meyiwa branch. Take us through what today is all about. What can we expect? And also your comment, 11 years since Senzo Meyiwa was killed. When you look at how things have went, we've seen witnesses come and go in court. We've seen the changes of the legal teams as well as the judges as well. What do you make of all that we have seen so far in the past 11 years?
Okay, thank you so much. Today, as we all know, this is the most sad day in the Orlando Pirates family. It's even worse for the Senzo Meyiwa family. Today, we mark 11 years since our hero was untimely gunned down at Vosloorus. So, as a Senzo Meyiwa branch, within eThekwini region, we came here along with our counterparts, Umlazi branch, which is the area where Senzo Meyiwa grew up. We are here to, first of all, commemorate his legacy, because even though he's no longer with us, but his legacy keeps on. So the plan for the day is, firstly, we came to give motherly love to Mrs. Meyiwa. You must remember, not only did she lose her son, she also lost her husband, who, Mr. Sam Meyiwa, may his soul rest in peace, who after the untimely passing of Senzo Meyiwa never recovered. He was always complaining, he was always saying, I'm not well, until he succumbed to his illnesses. So we came here to give our mother an early Christmas. We brought gifts, we brought things and other aspects. The nature of our visit is to ensure that she does not find herself lonely. As Orlando Pirates supporters, as Senzo Meyiwa branch, as the Orlando Pirates within the eThekwini region, we love her so much. So with respect to the case, we are not happy with the case, because when you find that it's now almost 11 years, not even one person has been convicted, even those that are facing the trial, there are still gray areas in terms of justice. You don't even know whether these are the right people or not. There is a lot of things that are happening. They even change a judge. They even change a judge for this case. The case has to start afresh. There are certain people who we feel are very crucial in the breakthrough of this case, especially those who are in the house. But they are not called. Why are they not called? And the other issue of concern is, this is the only case that I know where you have two dockets. One docket with the people who are facing trial, and another docket which implicates people who are in the house. And that docket, it's gaining dust. It's not there is no prosecution. So it shows that even in the police system, there is a problem. How can you have two dockets? How can you have one institution investigating one case and they come to contrasting views? On the other side, they say the people who are there are the perpetrators. And then on the other side, they accuse those who were in the house. So we are not happy, but all in all, we cannot leave our mother, Mrs. Meyiwa, in sorrow for years. She has been crying for justice. It pains us to see her crying. So we came all the way to celebrate the life of Senzo Meyiwa, because Senzo Meyiwa was not only a national icon for Bafana Bafana. He passed away at a time when his career was flourishing. He was a captain of Bafana Bafana. Senzo Meyiwa took a long time before he even got a chance to don the Orlando Pirates goalkeeper jersey. So when he was flourishing, whoever that killed him took something away from us. And as supporters, we've never healed. It's 11 years, but we've never healed.
Yeah, and you've made a comment over there speaking about you questioning the police system. I mean, it's also one of the things which are at the center of the Madlanga Commission as well, you know, when it comes to police operations and the system entirely.
Yeah, you see, as I mentioned, you see the Madlanga Commission, it's now opening our eyes. It's now opening our eyes because we ask ourselves, could it be that Senzo Meyiwa case is one of those cases that are sabotaged? Could it be it's one of those cases where there is a sinister motive? Could it be one of those cases where there is something wrong? Could it be that there is some people who know something but they're not telling the truth? We don't know. We can't speculate, and we can't make accusations that we cannot substantiate. But as a citizen, as a supporter, as a person who was at Orlando Stadium, when Senzo Meyiwa made those saves when we were playing against Ajax Cape Town, only to come to Durban to hear that is no more, it pained us a lot. We still stand here and say, Senzo Meyiwa deserves justice. The family deserves justice. The South African citizens deserve to know if those people that are there are the real people. Let evidence show. But as things stand, there are lots of questions than answers. So I'm not saying that I'm losing hope in the justice, but I hope the Madlanga Commission, because one thing that I must also mention, there was another advocate who was involved in the Senzo Meyiwa case, Advocate Tefo. He revealed a lot about Senzo Meyiwa case, and then mysterious things happened, arrested in court and all those things. I hope he comes to the Madlanga Commission and say what he knows, so that as citizens, we will have some knowledge. Maybe someone who is brave enough will speak the truth.
And, you know, when you look at how doubtful you are as far as those who are standing trial at the moment, if they are even behind the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, you've said there are a lot of gray areas over there. Do you have specific ones that you can pinpoint that really make you doubt that it is the right people that are standing trial?
Yeah, now, first of all, if you recall, when Senzo Meyiwa was murdered, there were people in the house. Those people in the house, even though they give limited description, but they gave some level of description of the killers. There was a person who was arrested. Well, I forgot his name, but he was Mbata. They say he was one of those. So to arrest a person, to say this person is implicated in this case, at least those who were in the house must have confirmed to say, yes, we saw this face in the house. Now it leaves us with questions as, how can you arrest someone immediately after Senzo Meyiwa has been killed? And then all of a sudden you release the person and then you bring other people who does not even look like Mbata. What is that? So those people who are facing a trial, I will not be in a position to say they are the right people or not. I won't say they are the right people or not. But what concerns us is, have those people been positively identified by those in the house? If so, who identified the first person who was released? How can you identify different people who not even look alike?
All right. Thank you so much for your time. That was Tabani Shandu, who is the chairperson of the Senzo Meyiwa branch. And Hugo, from that conversation, I mean, the Madlanga Commission coming up over there and making a reference now to advocates. Therefore, you'd remember the drama which we saw, him being arrested in court, and they are saying they are confident that there is so much information that he knows that they believe needs to be brought to light, and they are hoping that he is actually called into the Madlanga Commission, saying that they are confident with this particular commission that it's going to get to the bottom of the truth if only this case would be given attention at that commission. Hugo, it's back to you.
Phila Mthembu, a lot more than we'd anticipated from this gathering of family and friends as they commemorate the passing of Senzo Meyiwa 11 years ago. Many, many questions to be answered. Phila, thanks for your time.